closer look at our sinking grade kinam, or green kinam as it's actually called, cultivated. Like I've said in previous videos, this is like no other agarwood I've ever come across in every possible way, in terms of its texture, in terms of its when you're feeling it's very resinous. When you're picking it up, even the sound of it, if you hear that, you can hear it. It's almost like as if it's wet, but it's not. It's dry. It's just full of oil and resin. And if you look really closely, you can see that if the resin hasn't got into every bit of the fiber, the oil certainly has. And this is what makes this really unique, because the ratio of oil and resin is I think it's an optimum. And this is why you get such longevity in the burn or in the heating of these, and the aroma just ultimately just lasts for such a long time. This is the other thing I was going to say, is like it can really, like, you could put this chip on and the aroma, it'll give aroma for about an hour, maybe even more. I haven't gone past an hour of heating, but I'm sure even at that hour stage, I was still impressed. It wasn't giving off any burnt notes or anything like that. This is why I was so impressed with this, to the point I was literally at one point I was thinking, no, this is not real. This could be Sanai or something like this. And until of course I had a longer chat with the guy who actually planted these, and he gave me more details of how they did it, and thus convincing me into believing his narrative of the story, which is they've cultivated this by actually finding a kinam tree, which I find incredibly, which is really rare, and basically they've grafted a branch from it, and then they grafted it with another tree, and it took them almost a decade to get to this stage, and so finally they've managed to plant a tree which produced kinam about 5 years ago, and since then they've been growing this, and yeah, it's absolutely stunning, really. The smell of it, like I've said it before, is amazing. The texture, just the feel of it in general. It's like, after you've touched it, you can feel the resin. I don't know if you can hear that on my hand. It's incredible. It's sticky. It's beautiful. I mean, if this is the future of plantation, then I am truly super excited, and that was my first impression when I first heard this. I just thought, well, if they've actually managed to achieve this, then this is really incredible achievement, absolutely incredible achievement, because the way things are going at the moment in terms of plantation, in terms of synthetic inoculation processes, which is really overtaking the agarwood trade at the moment. So this procedure is a blessing in my opinion, and I would love to grow a million of these in my own plantation, or a different version of this. It would be absolutely amazing.